Hey Gemini Cancers, welcome in to your Leo season tarot reading here at Cusp of Roses. My name is Gabrielle. For anybody new to the channel, welcome in. For those of you returning, welcome back, my loves. And special shout out to all my channel members tuning into this message early and ad-free. I love you all so very much. And I thank you for your love and support. It truly means the world to me. If you want to become a channel member for exclusive viewer perks and bonus readings, you can join at the link in the description box below. Leo season seems to be bringing in an idea for you, Gemini Cancers, that is going to build confidence in you, or you're building confidence around. It feels like you have found a new sense of home within yourself that's giving you a really healthy foundation for this confidence, or for you to take action or pursue a particular idea. Okay, so pay attention to the ideas that come to mind during Leo season. Make sure you write them down because they could come in handy later on in the year. So yeah, something about 6 months from now, so between December and January, something could pop off for you when it comes to one of these ideas. Again, if you just feel like you're chock full of them, again, pen and paper, write that down, or create a note in your phone, get it all out. Okay, because one of those ideas, if it's multiple, is about to manifest for you. Okay. Some of y'all, though, Leo season is going to give you a little bit of a boost of energy to accomplish or get something done. Okay. For some of y'all, too, it's maybe even the confidence to say something that you need to say, speak on something that you need to speak on, communicate what you need to communicate. It's like, yeah, you might not have had the confidence to say that before, but now you do. Okay, this could be addressing someone's behavior, telling somebody how you feel, or protecting your home, this newfound home within yourself. Protecting your peace could be very essential for you right now, Gemini Cancer. Okay, tell me more about what this is for. Protecting, come on, strength. Yeah, Leo season is definitely giving you the strength to do something. The courage, it's courage. I'm hearing the courage to try something different. The Three of Pentacles. The courage to work towards something. The Six of Cups. Yeah, different than what you used to do in the past. Or the courage to pick something up from your past. So take something off the back burner, reintroduce yourself to something you used to do when you were younger, or you used to feel in alignment with. Okay? Something that used to bring you some sort of emotional balance. Five of Pentacles. Something about that could feel like a risk, though. Nine of Wands. It could bring up some trauma. So maybe this Chiron and Taurus energy right now is significant. Yeah, but whatever comes up from this, I don't want to say blast from the past, but like you kind of picking up something that you maybe once let go of, is going to bring up maybe some wounding, some uncomfortable energy or emotions. But know that it's just ready. It's ready to kind of get out of your energy. Okay, it's coming up for you to call judgment on it, for you to see something, for something to be revealed to you. Okay, what's the revelation through this judgment? The truth, Ace of Swords. Can't make it up. A truth that you either, I almost want to say put to rest or put to bed, or like didn't really believe in. The Tower. A truth that allows the old to remain old. So some of y'all might still be kind of carrying a little bit of your past with you, and that little bit of past might be ready to be returned back to that past with this judgment energy, because a truth wants to take its place. So you might have been carrying some energy from a lack of truth, like from a misunderstanding, from misinformation, something that you internalized that you know wasn't really meant for you to internalize, or gave you the wrong perception or idea about something. Maybe it's an idea around yourself. You finally get to lay to rest because there's a truth that takes its place. Yeah, there's something about there. There's a truth that takes that energy's place. that then breaks you free from something that you might have been holding up without even really knowing it, or helps you see something in a new way. It's like you get to change your view from that tower and build another one, a higher one. See something from a higher view. Show me the strength that Gemini Cancer needs. Queen of Swords with the Eight of Swords. Yeah, some of y'all need the strength to communicate something, or I just heard to decide something for yourself. Some of y'all might still be trying to work on something or work towards something that actually brings you pain, or it really actually triggers you. So maybe this is a season of letting go, Gemini Cancer. Trying to work towards something is actually triggering you. But then I kind of feel like maybe that those triggers need to happen. The truth underneath the trigger has to be seen, needs to be seen, because that's what's going to help you lay something to rest. Okay, tell me more. What's the Six of Cups? The Hermit. Yeah, it's something definitely deep in your subconscious. It's like it's something that you weren't aware of within yourself. Oh, I didn't know I felt like that because of this, or I didn't know I was doing that, and I guess me doing that was really because of that. It's like there's some sort of dots that need to be connected here that only you can connect because it's your soul, it's your energy. Show me the Five of Pentacles. Temperance. Whatever this truth is, it is going to help you not worry about something, or remove you or release you from some sort of worry. Like, that's what I'm hearing. It's like, oh, I guess I was worried about this because in my past, this, that, and the third happened. So I was just kind of anticipating or assuming that what pattern was going to repeat. So maybe this is about some sort of pattern recognition for you, Gemini Cancer. Show me the Nine of Wands. What's the wounding? What's the wounding that's being brought under judgment? Oh, okay. The King of Cups, the Four of Pentacles, the Hanged Man, and the Moon. Oh. Some of y'all might not be over an ex. And maybe there were certain actions taken from that space of not being over someone, and it's like judgment's being called on, oh, I really kind of did all this because I'm still not, I'm still not over whoever this King of Cups is from your past. This could also be a father figure for some of y'all. Maybe this is acknowledging some sort of father wound that might have led you to take action in a certain way, or made you think certain things about love, about relationships, about life. It's almost like some of y'all might actually see the truth about an elder or a father figure that you couldn't see before. That helps free up your heart space. Like maybe you were taking something personally about this figure, about this person, when you didn't need to, or it's kind of feeling like that moment where your parents become human. They're no longer superiors to you in a way. It's like you see their humanness. Maybe that's it. You're seeing the human in a parent or in a guardian or in someone that you looked up to. And that's kind of rearranging your perspective. It's almost like I get it now. I get why, this person did that, or I get why they moved like this. You didn't understand it then, and maybe you took it to mean something else. But now you get it, and it's like, okay, I can let that go. It doesn't mean that. So you might have been holding on to a meaning that wasn't all the way aligned and wasn't accurate. But you're getting the accuracy in Leo season, which is going to free you from something. Show me this wound, though. Yeah, the Seven of Swords. Like, yeah, maybe there was like a lie or some sort of strategy that someone had to do. It feels more strategic. Somebody had to move strategically for reasons that you might not have really fully understood, but you understand now. So I keep hearing that. I took that to mean, I took that action, I took those words, I took your choices to mean this, when it really meant something else. Really meant that they were just maybe human and trying to figure something out, or maybe they were, you know, I don't know, whatever it is. It's like there was something deeper that you couldn't see or understand that was really at play. So that actually feels really good though, Gemini Cancer, because it feels like you get a new sense of freedom in yourself, to where you're not carrying, it felt like it might have been a bit of a burden, or like something a little too heavy for your soul to lift. So you don't have to carry that anymore. Yeah, judgment can bring lightness sometimes. Well, judgment brings light. Show me judgment. Thank you, Divine. Yeah, the Hierophant. So you might have been judging this person, judging them for their choices and decisions, but not really knowing their circumstances. Not really knowing what they were going through, what they might have been dealing with when they made those choices and decisions. Not that it's an excuse, but it does, again, I keep hearing this human. It brings this sense of humanity to them that maybe wasn't there in your vision of this person. Show me the Ace of Swords. What's this truth? What's the truth? The Six of Pentacles. Truth is, somebody did what they could. Somebody might have given you all that they had, and even if it wasn't a lot, even if it didn't feel like enough, it was genuinely all that they had to give. Yeah, somebody gave you the best they could, and even if that fell short, Gemini Cancer, it doesn't mean that this person didn't try. Yeah. And sometimes that's hard. That's hard to accept. I get that. Knight of Pentacles. That's maybe what you were carrying. Yeah, show me the Tower. Or that could have been what was weighing you down. Something, yeah, something in your spirit or your soul was a little too heavy for you to really carry. And now that this truth is coming to light, it's like you can free yourself from that weight. And you also will see things a little bit better and a little bit clearer. Have a different type of understanding around something. Yeah, High Priestess. I'm confirming something. High Priestess with the Star. I feel like this gives you room to heal, Gemini Cancer. I don't know, some of y'all might be at the age or around the age that your parents had you. And it's like, I couldn't imagine going through what they went through at this age. You know what I mean? It's that kind of like humanity that someone might be applying to their world or to someone. Yeah, double energy. Or some of y'all are getting information about someone's background. Like this could have been someone that, you know, maybe doesn't talk a lot about what they've been through, their past, where they've come from. They never wanted to speak on it. And there's a reason for that. Maybe you're finding out that reason. I just hear it softens the heart. So you might have had a hardened heart towards this person. Yeah. Might have felt like you couldn't trust them or something about them wasn't trustworthy. Show me the Six of Cups with this Hermit. Next to the Devil, Seven of Cups with the Knight of Wands. Yeah, that somebody was just reckless, out here wilding, not really caring. And again, I don't think whatever this background is an excuse for whatever behavior you've seen from this person. I'm not saying that, okay? I'm saying that you then are getting in Leo season a broader view of the whole story. Not that, again, maybe their choices and actions were valid. I'm not saying that. But, like, hopefully, maybe the divine is bringing you into this higher awareness so that you can see how someone in that circumstance, in that environment, facing that kind of devil energy, dealing with those types of demons or whatever was going on, would be led to make those choices and decisions. It doesn't excuse it, but there's a level of, I almost want to say empathy, maybe compassion, really just overall understanding that's trying to come in for you here in Leo season. That's really going to help you move on and move forward and no longer carry something. Okay. Yeah, 10 of Cups. Wanted to fly out. Show me the 6 of Cups with the Hermit. Will allow you to maybe even have a little bit more emotional fulfillment. Yeah, the Ace of Pentacles with the Magician. I feel like you might have been looking at someone like, well, if I had that opportunity, I would have did this, that, and the third. And it's like, yeah, that's you. But you can't fully understand someone else's mind and what they go through or how they were conditioned to see things. So whatever choice and decision they made with that opportunity is a reflection of what they knew at the time. So try not to judge somebody here too harshly, Gemini, Cancer, okay? Yeah, Star card. Everybody has a healing path. And everybody has something to heal. You wouldn't be incarnated in this earth if you didn't. So what they've chosen to do on their path to healing is what they've chosen to do. That's their business, low-key. Like, that's between them and the divine. It's not really our role to play judge, jury, and executioner. Leave that to the universe. Best thing you can do is offer compassion, offer understanding, or offer nothing at all and just let people be. But I feel like it hurts your heart in some way to see someone maybe misuse an opportunity or miss out on something or squander an opportunity like that. Or, you know, I guess it's like your mind might be trying to make sense of something that it just doesn't have the full context around to fully understand it. So just try, I keep wanting to say it, just try not to judge somebody. Okay? Because again, we all are on a healing path. Well, we all have the opportunity to be on a healing path. Not everybody takes that opportunity, but we all have the opportunity. And maybe that's it. It's like, why wouldn't someone take the opportunity to heal? The world may never know, babe. The world may never know. But all you can really do is focus on your path and, you know, wish people the best that they can get and, you know, whatever's in alignment for them. You could pray for people's healing if you want to. You know what I mean? Like, there's things that you can do without holding resentment in your heart. Because that only affects you. That doesn't affect that person. Right? And maybe in some way, shape, or form, this mirrors to you something that you also need to heal or want to pay attention to on your own healing path. I'm assuming if you're here tuning in, you are on one path, okay? Yeah, the Moon, the Four of Pentacles with the Six of Swords. It's hard to know what was on someone's heart, what was going through someone's mind at that moment in time. And maybe that's what someone wants to share with you. Maybe that's the truth that's coming out. Maybe someone wants to tell you what was going through their head and what they were dealing with at the time that made them choose whatever they chose or do whatever they did that hurt your heart. Because I do feel like there's a hurt heart here. There's a wound. And not that knowing that information is going to heal that wound, but it is going to help you understand. To a certain extent and to a certain degree. But you also got to know and keep in mind that nobody is you, and you can't expect what you would do from other people. Other people have the right to be themselves, even if that doesn't look like what you would do. Okay? So drop that expectation if you can. Because yeah, there are some things that you just might not understand because it's not in you to understand, or it's just not a part of your makeup. It's not how you're made. It's not a part of your blueprint. And that's okay. It doesn't make it wrong. It just makes it not for you. You know what I mean? Try not to expect yourself out of somebody. That could probably free you from a lot. It's like, I would never do that, and da-da-da. Well, yeah, you wouldn't, but somebody else with a different mindset, a different upbringing, a different situation, a different scenario, different values and morals and ideas, you know? And I think that's why we started off with this, like, you might have like a lot of ideas. It's like, this energy that I'm speaking on could have been a blockage for you, because there's stuff on your path that you need to get to, Gemini Cancer. So it feels like the divine is calling judgment on this so that it no longer holds you back. Yeah, Ace of Cups, Four of Wands, and the Page of Pentacles. Like I said, this is a wound on someone's heart. But you are the one that has to heal that. And I know that sucks. We want people to heal and, you know, undo the damage they've done or make up for it. But truly, it's really on you. Because 9 times out of 10, anything that person tries to do to try to make it better, it still isn't going to make it better. It might make you feel better for a moment, but you still have to live with that energy. You still have to do that inner work. That's on you. And I think that's what the divine is trying to get somebody to see. You can't really go back and change what's happened, but you can change how it makes you feel. That's what's in your power. So Gemini Cancer, you might need to just remember your power here throughout Leo season. Okay? Yeah, and with this Hierophant, with the Page of Pentacles and Judgment, it's like, well, if I had that, I would have done it. It's like you're saying that from a different point of view, from a different set of circumstances. So it's easy to be like, well, I would have done something better and I would have done something different. And you know, try not to get that. Try not to get haughty in the heart. Okay? Because although that might be true, who's to say it would have even worked out the same way? You know, different paths can lead to the same outcome. Just because you would have done something different doesn't mean that the same thing wouldn't have happened. Do you know what I mean? So like, let's ease up off that a little bit, if that's what you find yourself in a little bit. Okay? Show me the Ace of Swords with the Six of Pentacles. Two of Swords. Right. Like I said, I can't make it up. You don't know what people are up against mentally. That's what you can't see. Right? Show me Death with the the Knight of Pentacles. So like I'm saying, yeah, this and that can be true, but it doesn't mean that the same outcome wouldn't have happened. Okay, Four of Pentacles with the Moon. Yeah. I think what's trying to come to an end is this block on your heart. This, maybe the words like forgiveness are a little touchy here. Compassion might be a little triggering too, so I do apologize for that if I have triggered something by saying that, because I think how you view this situation or this person or whatever has happened, it's like hard for your mind to conceive a way to be in that forgiving energy, to have compassion based on how much it's hurt you. Okay? But I think that's what the divine is trying to say here. Leo season is all about the heart. And your heart has so many things it wants to pour out and wants to receive. But holding on to that resentment is blocking that. Blocking that flow of energy. Okay? So Leo season seems like it's trying to offer you peace of mind. Trying to get you past that Three of Swords. Whoa. Okay? Let's see what other wisdom you have in this season. Thank you, divine. Show me what wisdoms you have for Gemini Cancers maybe connected to this message. What's the wisdom available? Chopped wood. Here and now, come to the edge. Peace and not for you. Right. Fork in the road at the bottom. Like I said, it's easy to be outside looking in and say, oh, clearly you should have went left, but you went right. You know what I mean? It's easy to see it from a different point of view, but when you're in it, you don't know what kind of circumstance, again, what energy, what tools somebody has or doesn't have So the choice and decision they made might seem off to you, but it's clearly going to lead this person to what they need to learn if they choose to learn it, or to the circumstances and the situations that, you know, are fated to be because of that choice. But that's a part of that soul's journey. And I really do feel like it's almost like somebody wishes they could go back in time and choose something different. But it's not really how it works. You know, you got to kind of deal with the choices that you make and the consequences of them, for good and for bad. And just do your best to move forward. But I think that's what's hard. Someone's having a hard time moving forward because of someone else's choices and actions, though. You see what I'm saying? So there needs to be some sort of separation or distinction between your energy and someone else's energy. Maybe you have a lot of Pisces in your chart. Piscean energy tends to deal with that a lot, not really knowing where they begin and where other people end. Yeah, you just got to be in the here and now and focus on your tasks. Focus on the work you need to do. Focus on chopping your wood. Okay? And it's like you're almost there at the brink of some sort of major breakthrough here, Gemini Cancer, with the come to the edge. And it feels like that breakthrough is bringing in something peaceful, that Four of Swords. It's like you're so close to finding peace with this situation. Yeah, and for a chess piece to be there, it's like you don't really know why someone's moving the way that they move. Or why someone moved a way that they moved, did what they chose to do. And it might not just be for you to understand. And it's definitely just not for you to judge. Yeah. With deep knowing. Some of y'all know you might not really ever understand. And maybe some of y'all are getting to that point of really letting this go. Maybe you've been holding on to this energy, trying to understand it. And it's just like, I may never really know. And that's honestly a beautiful space of surrender to say, you know what, IDK. Like, I can't call it. And that's all right. But once you let this go, all the ideas, all the energy, all the things that are meant for you can start really coming in. Yeah, it's the question of why. Why would somebody do this? Why would they choose that? Why wouldn't they take that? Why would they go this way? Why? Yeah. And here's what I'll say for some of y'all. You kind of already know why, but I don't think you want to accept the why, and that's okay too. Because sometimes the why that our soul and spirit knows is a little painful. And it can trigger all types of feelings and thoughts. So maybe some of y'all are getting confirmation around that why, and you kind of deep down knew it, and it might be disappointing. It might. Because I hear you had high hopes for someone, or you really either had somebody up on a pedestal, or you thought the world of someone, and it just, maybe that world is crashing down, falling apart. Okay, show me the chopped wood though. Clarify, what's the wisdom in chopping this wood for Gemini Cancer? Yeah, because it helps you focus on all the things that you do have and that you're blessed with. You're blessed to be able to do that work. That's a mindset shift in and of itself, as opposed to feeling victimized by what your soul is here to grow through and learn through. Look at it as a blessing to be able to get through it and learn from it. It's all about perspective. Whoa. Yeah, higher power. Clean it up. Tick tock. By the book. Right. That's what it is. That's what it is. You might have been looking or hoping for someone to play by a certain set of rules. Again, that chessboard. And maybe that's just not on this soul's path. Yeah, and that clean it up. It's like you're right at that point where whatever does fall apart or has fallen apart, you are going to get maybe the energy to, again, clean it up. Take what was valuable from that situation, leave the rest, give it back to the earth, like let it transmute into something else. But yeah, it's like time for you to be in a peaceful state of mind around whatever this is. So holding on to whatever, it's like disrupting your peace and your balance. And not for you by the book. It's like you and someone or whoever this person is might have two different books. So you might not be on the same page. You might not be in the same chapter. You might not even be in the same book. So trying to understand what's going on in their book is neglecting your book. Funny enough, there's a book here in the why card. Yeah, why? I want to read their book. Why are they like this? And why do they do this? And da-da-da-da-da. And da-da. It's like, it's written in a language that you might not understand. Because it's not for you. It's not your book. You need to focus on your book. Okay? And make sure you're following your story. Yeah, never-ending story. Show me the deep knowing. And I say all this with love. We all fall into that. Okay? Nobody is exempt from being too preoccupied with other people and what they got going on, or feeling so, you know, feeling all the things about what people have chosen to do and having their opinions and all that. Like, no one's above that, right? We all go through it. But it is your job to recenter and refocus yourself on what your tasks are. Because watching somebody else do what they need to do and do their task isn't going to get your task done. You see what I'm saying? You got things that your soul needs to do. Focusing on that. Yeah. Yeah. And I do think that whatever that deep knowing that gets confirmed here, Gemini Cancer, might bring up some abandonment wounds. It might bring up a feeling of loneliness. Maybe feelings of being unworthy, or yeah, like orphan, just in all the sense of the word. Forgotten, maybe. But that is your work to clean up. It's time for you to clean that out of your energy. Okay? Okay. Show me the why. Clarify the wisdom of the why. Thank you. Round and round. Yeah. Yeah. Maybe you're dealing with somebody who's just caught on a karmic loop that they haven't figured out how to get off yet. And you might see it with that fork in the road. You might see it really clearly. Like, you just got to go here. Like, just take that up. But in that round and round, in that karmic loop, I don't think this person can see it. And it's really not your job to make them see it. You know? This just might be a karmic loop that their soul needs to be on right now. And again, I'm hearing that, as sad and as unfortunate as it is, or as it seems, or as it looks, that's just a chapter in this person's life that they're living through. Can't really do much about it, but again, focus on your own book. Because maybe this makes you feel like, why am I not in that story? Why am I not in that chapter? Why is that not, you know, why am I not in this? Or why couldn't I have been a part of that? Whatever the case may be. Again, look at it as a blessing and protection from a higher power, low key, because it may be whatever that karmic cycle is that this person's on isn't for you to clean up. Like, it's not meant for you to be a part of. It's not meant for you to be a part of. So this person has to do what they got to do. Even if it looks strange, even if it looks off, even if it looks like they keep, you know, maybe fucking up or something. I don't know. You know what I mean? Even if it's like they keep going through the same thing over and over again. Nobody can get them off that cycle but them. Okay? Yeah. Yeah. All right, we'll leave it there. Gemini Cancer, I really do hope that this was helpful for you, gave you some sort of clarity, confirmation, guidance, maybe a little truth and healing that you might have needed throughout Leo season and beyond it. Let me know if you would like to, what resonated with you in the comments down below. You can also just drop your favorite rose emoji and heart color so that I know that you tuned in to this message, that you received something, that it resonated with you in some way, shape, or form. That really helps me as a reader. So I thank you to everybody who does drop your comments. It also helps our community grow here. And other ways that you can help our community bloom are linked in the description box below. Don't forget, you can watch readings like this early on my channel and ad-free if you join the channel membership. You can also get a monthly timeless forecast with me if you want, and join the Royal Rose Club membership on my storefront. Again, that's cuspofroses.store. Everything you need to know is linked in the description box below. And I'll see you all next season. All right, love you lots. Namaste.